Clavicular situation just got worse. Let's see what the hell Clavicular is talking about.
Where you at, Berto?
I had no idea his situation could get worse. What's he doing? Shoulder surgery? Or you think it's maybe forehead? Forehead surgery? What do you think is extending? Maybe he's doing dit surgery.
So, Clavicular, as you can see, recently got into a fight with a balding middle-aged man outside a club. Apparently, it was a citizen's arrest, and as you can see, he got himself in quite a pickle. Bro's literally just laying on the ground like he's praying to his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It's honestly quite sad. In this latest update by Drama Alert, they say Clavicular was almost choked out. Another headline said Clavicular got into a fight outside a Miami club. One person said all that looks maxing to get his ass beat by a balding, average build white dude. Another person said, do we call this weak maxing? Taken down by a middle-aged bald man, rendered completely helpless, and pathetic friends all watching except for one kid that took 4 minutes to do anything, held back by a little kid. Another person said LMFAO. N-word accepted his fate. Dr. Axius with this screenshot here, and it's, you know, yeah, that's basically Clav on the floor right now. So anyways, let's get into this footage. I'm very curious to see.
We're gonna have to be careful with this one. If we no fighting, it's all in GTA.
See how this all started.
You're under citizen arrest. You're under citizen arrest. You're under citizen arrest.
So the older guy, the bald guy with the Norwood Reaper kicking his ass said, you're under citizen's arrest. You're under citizen's arrest. Now I want to know, like, what
are there niggas really walking around trying to arrest people as citizens? What the fuck? How does that work? Do you wake up and start the day and say, today I'm going to be arresting people as a citizen, and then you can just watch somebody committing a crime and be like, hey, you're under citizen arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I'm arresting you as a citizen. How does that work? What is the stipulations that we have to follow to be able to arrest people as a citizen? Are these niggas just waiting by their phone all day? Or like they're the type of nigga that when they see an Amber Alert, they get up out their seat. They're like, oh shit, we gotta go. It's a 10-17. Let's get, we're on our way. Place your hands behind your back. You're under citizen arrest. Like, yo, what the fuck? Niggas are sitting by their phone just ready to go like that? It's 2026 and your skin still ain't fixed. Today's video is brought to you by Teach Hanley, one of the best and simplest ways to get your skin correct as a man. A lot of y'all be talking to me like, Berto, I don't get any girls and I don't know how to talk to any girls. Well, one of the first steps is making sure that your skin is clear, man, because first impressions are everything. And whether you want to believe it or not, the way you look, especially meeting somebody for the first time, is going to set the record straight. And Teach Hanley's level 1 system was going to have everything you're going to need to get you right. Each box comes with a daily face wash, some eye cream. This is for all y'all gamers or editors or content creators that are spending all day just looking at the computer screen. AM and PM moisturize to keep your skin hydrated when you're going throughout your day and before you go to sleep. Exfoliation scrub to get deep within your pores and eliminates all that dirt and grime that be building up throughout the day. And that super serum to keep your skin right and tight so you never have to fight. Ooh, I'm rapping. Click the link in my description and get started with Teach Hanley today. You're gonna get 40% off of your first order and a gift completely for free worth up to $20. Now let's get right back into the video. Thank you, Teach Hanley, again.
What did Clav do to get arrested? By some random dad of 3 outside a club at like 2 a.m. Isn't he supposed to be at home with his kids and wife?
He's chilling too. He's comfortable. He's like, hey, bro, I could do this all day. Nigga, tap out.
Yo, you got that? You can't just citizen. Tú no puedes hacer un citizen arrest de esa manera, hermano.
Okay, bro just started spitting out the fucking...
Yo, these look, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. These looks maxing niggas are so pathetic. Like, this guy is struggling to pull this guy back. Look at his arm. He actually looks like a stick figure. Like, I don't think I've ever seen somebody's arm be this skinny. Look at this. It literally looks like it's going to break, and he cannot get past him. He's struggling. He's struggling to get past him. And this guy's arm is actually like a toothpick. And I'm not trying to talk shit, like on some genuine shit, bro. That's crazy. I've never seen an arm this fragile. And he can't move past it.
Spanish, okay.
Hey, give me the officer.
He's holding him back.
No puedes hacer un citizen arrest de esa manera, okay?
Okay, so Clav, like, he's just accepting his fate on the ground. I mean, with all the steroids this guy took, all the PEDs, the performance enhancing drugs, you'd think that he'd fare a better chance at fighting a literal, like, I mean, I'm not gonna be lying, a 50-year-old dude who's probably a little out of shape. You'd think that you, as a young man, would have a better chance. If you ever wished payday came sooner, this might act.
Brando, get your mañana. Bada, bada, bum, bum, bum.
Te está acosando. O sea, eres un influencer, le está acosando.
Okay.
La ley está contra él.
So I think this is his friend named Drago, according to the comments. Someone in the comments said, W Drago, real effing friend. And this was actually posted by Drago. It was actually posted by Drago himself, as you can see. Anyway. Damn, he just kicked his buddy in the face by accident.
We really can't. I'm almost starting to believe that he doesn't want to get to Clav. How is he being held back so much by this one guy?
So does anybody have any context as to why this has happened? He said, puta madre. No, that's crazy though. Nah, I need some context because this is actually embarrassing. Someone said clavicular mogged by the true alpha of Jersey. Fuck, where is he from? The Sopranos? I think I didn't even watch that show, but the meme. Someone said N-word was getting choked out by Elon Musk before the hair transplant. That's crazy. Another person said, is clavicular such a weakling? He ought to be stronger than this middle-aged MFer for sure, definitely. I gotta say, anybody, any guy in the gym, whether you use steroids or not, especially in your 20s, you should be way stronger than the average 40-plus-year-old guy who does not even lift weights. It's actually embarrassing. I know old man strength is a thing. I don't even consider 40-plus old. If you're like 50-plus, okay, sure. But a young man who lifts consistently, especially with Clav taking...
That's the thing is, he doesn't lift. I don't even understand. It's like, taking steroids is one thing, but he takes steroids and doesn't even lift. Like, I don't get it. He might be the first person to take steroids and just not even lift. I don't, you know, the people that take steroids and actually look, you know, big and swole still lift weights.
TRT, bro, you should not be getting your ass whipped like this. This is crazy. Although some people are pointing out that this dude trained, looks at technique and hip throw. Okay, I can see that. Another person said this has to be staged, no punches thrown, just weak ass grappling with barely any force.
Hold on, not too much on grappling, because if you guys know, I just shot my first episode of the Where You At series on the Where You At Berto live channel, and I got put belt to ass with jiu-jitsu. And if you want to see that, head over to the Where You At live channel. This is the trailer for it right here.
I ain't gonna lie, probably the hardest things I've done in a while, man.
My name's Berto, Where You At Berto, and I am going to be attempting virtually the impossible to get a black belt in 24 hours.
That is out now. Link in the description at Where You At Berto Live. And that's what I'm saying, man. I thought I can just walk up in there. You know what I'm saying? No training because I'm Mr. Big and Strong. Go to the gym every day. That technique will put you on your ass fast.
I mean, I think people are severely overestimating the average person and their capabilities of fighting, grappling, and hand-to-hand combat. Like, no. The average person knows basically fuck all when it comes to fighting. But it actually gets worse. Look at this shit. His friend Drago.
W raid for my dog, Mr. Foot. I don't know what these sound effects on my stream are, though.
Bro, he's drunk as shit. You can tell, bro. He's trying his best, though.
Get the fuck off of him! You piece of shit! Get the fuck off of my pussy! Get the fuck off of him!
Are they all drunk? Dude, they all look weak. I'm not gonna lie. For some people who allegedly, like Clav, take steroids, you'd think that there would be a little more rumble and tumble, a little more force, right? I mean, W friend Drago for even trying. I'm going to assume, because of the lack of strategy and execution here, that he's just fucking wasted. So he's probably seeing stars and blurred vision and everything else, right? Like that Mr. Krabs meme when he's looking around at the crowd. Like,
You are the fucking citizen's arrest. All right. You're on the citizen's arrest.
I gotta say, in this situation, this is probably the worst position you want to be on the ground. Grappling and wrestling is one of the worst ways to be trying to defend yourself against multiple targets.
You're on the citizen's arrest. We're fucking tackling.
This is why learning how to box is very important. At the very least, fuck every other martial art. Boxing is probably the best thing you can learn.
Bro, he's right there. You're on the citizen's arrest now. What now?
I gotta say, a bunch of grown men in some weird, contorted, distorted, pretzel-like position amongst each other is kind of crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
How you doing?
That's crazy, dog.
This nigga's still fighting him off, bro. Is he getting paid? Who is he protecting? Is this nigga like working for valet or something? Why is he so invested?
So what did he even do? I need to investigate a little bit. After doing a little digging, they say the July 25th confrontation allegedly began after a man took Peters' hat inside the club. Footage circulating on X appears to show the shirtless streamer confronting the man before shoving and slapping him as several people attempt to intervene. And here's that footage here. This post says Clavicular slaps a random guy before a fight breaks out inside the club, leading to the viral Miami parking lot fight outside. So here that is. I think this is his friend actually, Drago. Yeah. Okay. So somebody takes his hat. Where's that gonna come? Okay. Oh, so he touched this guy's face.
He didn't slap him, he touched his face. It's a big difference. YouTube, like that stream. We need to get to 54 likes. Much love, I love y'all.
So that's what led to the fight? Okay. Okay. So just a bunch of drunk losers in a club. I don't know, ego-filled. Clavicular decides to touch this guy's face for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he said some shit and then a fight breaks out. And by the way, guys, having money, simply having money, and people watching you on stream does not mean that you're not a loser. I just gotta be honest. Like, being blasted like this and then getting into a fight over some ridiculous bullshit like this is straight loser activity. I'm not gonna lie. Another person said, you can tell Clav was surprised when the guy grabbed his hand and that Clav didn't expect resistance because he's been living entitled and privileged lately. He's turning into Jack Dorsey.
Yo, Heezy with the sub, my nigga. W Yo Heezy in the chat, yes, sir. Ski. Appreciate you, brother.
I literally said months ago that Clavicular is the new Jack Doherty. People didn't like that though, but it's true. Same shit. So yeah, that appears to be what started the fight. Fucking peak loser activities, man. They also say police placed Clavicular in patrol vehicle after brawl with security. Footage shared by Clavicular's friend Drago shows two men who appear to be security guards for the nightclub attempting to restrain Peters outside the venue. One wrestles the streamer to the pavement. So I guess the bald guy was a security guard and holds him in a headlock as Drago repeatedly tries to pull the man away. Police officers eventually arrive and separate those involved. Extended footage later appears to show Peters sitting in the rear of a police SUV, sparking speculation that the streamer had been arrested. I gotta say, man, this view right here is crazy. You got some overweight bald guy in his 40s, probably 50s, just laying on top of Clav's face, sweaty at all, no shirt. And there's not a goddamn thing Clav can do with all the things he's injected, all the steroids, all the injections, the TRT, all the male vitality concoctions, and is still getting destroyed by someone's overly zealous uncle who may or may not work as security at this establishment. I don't think he's security. I think he's just out there trying to, party. He was getting lit. He saw Clav was starting some problems and decided to intervene. Anyway, here's the cop. Badge and all. I gotta say, guys, there's literally nothing special about this incident. This is just straight, like, late time club activities. People fight all the time. This is only a story because it involved Lux Maxer Clavicular getting destroyed by Tony Soprano, right? This is Tony, right? Why was he just looking at the camera like this? Like he knew this was gonna look bad on film. Someone said, y'all.
He was looking at him. He's like, please stop recording me, bro. Please save the little dignity I have left as a fucking streamer, bro. And don't let this go viral, bro. Please put the camera off of me, gang.
Act like he tried getting out. Okay, buddy, cope. Clav gonna sue him for a lot of money. He messed up bad. Okay, buddy. Guys, I think the main lesson in all this is that, bro, if you're gonna build muscle, if you're gonna actually try to get strong, do it the right way, do it naturally. Don't rely on
yeah, but you know what's probably even the better lesson? Just be cool, bro. Don't be going outside harassing people, because on the flip side, you know, it's always honorable when somebody's down to fight, but it's 2026, my nigga. Don't be surprised if you go and bug somebody and slap them in the face, and because they think they need to defend themselves, your ass get clapped. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Unemployed news for sure. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'm gone.